All right, come to the stage. Please help me welcome Esther Sylvester. Give it up.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hey. So here's the thing. I'm not white enough to be white, and I'm not brown enough to be brown. In the 80s, when the economy of this country was booming and people were having fun, my mom from Texas said, enough with the fun. So she married this Indian guy and moved to a town in India in the middle of nowhere. But it was interesting growing up in India. India being a conservative society, on top of which I went to an all-girls convent school. When I went out on my very first date, escorted by my girlfriend Shivani, of course, the guy asked me, "Are you a virgin?" To which I replied, "No, I'm a Virgo." It was also interesting visiting Texas, especially when I went to the 7-Eleven store and I asked the guy for a hot cup of tea. He looked at me and said, "You mean an iced tea?" I said, "No, can I have a hot cup of tea with milk and sugar like the Queen and God intended it to be?" He looked back at me and said, "It ain't look like you're from around here, honey." I looked back at him. I told him I am from around here. I made him make me that hot cup of tea and I went back home. And I thought to myself, what have I done? I mean, I'm in Texas and I don't even have a gun. Right then and there, I started my own movement, partly Brown Lives Matter. I'm the only member of that movement so far, but applications are open. So the other day, I had to fly back to LA to attend a singles mixer in Hollywood. And before that, I wanted to buy some makeup. You know, to look good for the boys and all. So I stopped by the makeup store and I found 3 kinds of makeup. White makeup, black makeup, and brown makeup. There was no partly brown makeup. So I asked the makeup lady for her advice. She took one look at me and said, "Honey, you ain't white enough for white makeup. If you wear it, you look like a reflector. And you ain't brown enough for brown makeup." So I took some of the white makeup, some of the brown makeup, and I mixed it together to see what happens. I went to the singles mixer, and I was very pleased with myself, being the only girl in a room full of charming and attractive men. Until after some time, no one was hitting on me. And I thought to myself, am I wearing too much white makeup? Am I looking like a reflector? Am I reflecting all the guys away from me? I decided to have a drink and also ask the bartender for his advice. Magically, from out of nowhere, this makeup box appears. He mixes all these shades together and boom, I got my partly brown makeup. He also told me that I was at a West Hollywood singles mixer. Now, this is not a generalization of any sort, but a word of advice. If you're straight and you're single, never go to a West Hollywood singles mixer to find love, but you can definitely go there for some great makeup advice.